This is the moment. This is the opportunity. This is the time. This is my time.
No one said it was going to be easy.
Make your way to the top and then go past it. Don't have a limit. Don't have a limitation. Go beyond your limitations. Don't have a goal. Go beyond the goal. But you gotta have that peace of mind. You got to know that if it did not make you, it cannot break you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been distracted for far too long. You have been surrounded by so much negativity, and you have let yourself go. You got to have the capabilities. You got to have the will. You got to have the wisdom. So I'm telling you to get up. I'm saying to you right now, you don't deserve to be on that ground. I'm saying to you right now that the ground is not going to apologize. I'm saying to you right now that you better wake up. Get up. Get up right now. Get up right now from your misery. Get up right now and start climbing. Get up right now and recognize who you are. Get up right now and say enough is enough. Stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop being so miserable. Work, effort, purpose, will. This is what is needed. This is how you get through it. But if you got a bunch of negative noise surrounding you, if you got a bunch of negative things happening around you, you'll never be able to see the promised land. You'll never be able to see the truth within yourself.
So if you gotta suffer, suffer the right way. If you gotta hurt, hurt a little bit. If you gotta cry, wipe those tears and keep moving. Understand that you live. Understand that you're not dead. Understand it's time to fight. Find the purpose. Live the purpose. Live the dream.
Get up. Get up right now. Get up right now from your misery. There's no time to be afraid now. There's no time to say I'm done. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Keep fighting. Don't stop. The time has come for you to disappear and get to work. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been distracted for far too long. You have been surrounded by so much negativity, and you have let yourself go. You have not put yourself in a position to do better so that you can be better. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to disappear. It's time for you to get focused. Sometimes you just got to escape and get away. Get away from people. Now, I'm not telling you to get away from the people that matter in your life. I'm telling you to get away from the people that's holding you back, that's keeping you down, that's not lifting you up, that's not giving you the strength that you need to stay focused, to stay driven, to stay disciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't always have to be around people to get things done right. We must sometimes separate ourselves from everybody else so that we can be more focused, so we can be more in tune with ourselves. We get lost, we feel alone, we feel that we must have a need to have someone to validate who we are inside. But we really don't need that at all. What we need is to pay more attention to what matters in our lives and what we must do as individuals to make us better, so that we have the mental fortitude to carry on and do what is right for ourselves. But you can't work productively if you're always distracted, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're miserable. So what is it that you need to do? Perhaps you need to just stop watching things on television that may distract you. Perhaps you need to stop showing up to work and letting other people get inside your mind and in your heart and taking you away from yourself. Or maybe you just need to take a walk and find some peace in your mind. Work, effort, purpose, will. This is what is needed. This is how you get through it. But if you got a bunch of negative noise surrounding you, if you got a bunch of negative things happening around you, you'll never be able to see the promised land. You'll never be able to see the truth within yourself. There's no reason for you to be down on yourself. There's no reason for you to feel sad about yourself. I understand we all have that tendency of thinking that we're less. But in reality, we are so much more. But we got to believe in ourselves. And we have to escape the negativity. We have to escape the doubt. We have to escape the evil. We have to be positive within ourselves. There are going to be many days that you will have to face things that are not going to be what you want it to be. There are going to be many days when you just don't feel you have the strength to carry on. There are going to be many days when you just want to give up, but you know that you cannot. You must understand that you have to escape. Just get away so that you can work a little bit harder. Get away from the things that are not gonna give you what you really need. Get away! Run away from those things that have held you back and you didn't feel that you had the strength to come back. Got to believe and know there is something that is special about you. But if you're not willing to separate yourself from all of these things that are surrounding you, these people, the negative energy, the doubts, you're never gonna see it. You're never gonna see your potential. You're never gonna see your true strength. You're never gonna understand who you are. You're never gonna know your truth because you've been too busy living a lie. Escape. Get away. Find a place that no one else can find you. Find a place within yourself that no one else can touch. Find a place of peace and harmony. Be able to recognize your purpose. Be able to believe once again in you. When no one else believes in you, be the person that believes in you yourself. No one deserves to take that happiness from you. Don't give people that much power. Don't give negative energy that much power. You are powerful. You are strong. And you got to have the capabilities. You got to have the will. You got to have the wisdom to stand on what you believe in. And make no mistake, you will always be under attack. Someone is coming after you. Someone doesn't want to see you happy. Someone wants to take you out of the game. But you're stronger than that. You have more to give than to lose. Give it all you got. Believe in yourself. Work towards the greatness that you have within you. Look up and see your true potential. See what you are capable of. Know what you are capable of. Fight for what you are capable of. And just keep it moving. Your business, it's work. Your life, it's work. Your purpose, it's work. But you gotta know how to escape. You got to get away from the things that are holding you back. You truly want to see the best of yourself. Put yourself in a better position. Put yourself in a higher position. Don't make it out that you're better than anyone. No one says that you're better than anyone. But you can be the best of yourself as long as you believe in yourself. Keep your mind focused on what makes you better. Keep your mind focused on what makes you stronger. Don't you dare let anyone get you out of your game. This is the fight of your life. And you have to work. You have to trust it. You have to stand on it. You will not bow down. You will not give up. You will work. You will push. And you will give everything that you have for today and for the rest of your life. Be productive, be strong, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. How much are you willing to take? How much are you willing to hurt so you can grow? How much effort are you willing to give to get the most of yourself? You have got to come to a conclusion right now and understand what you need to do. You need to get inside your mind right now and say, this is it. This is the moment. This is the opportunity. This is the time. This is my time. Now I got to push. I got to push with my might. I got to push with my faith. I got to work day in and day out. The challenges are coming. They coming in different shapes, forms, and fashions. But I got to stay ready. I got to be ready. I got to work towards the greatness that I know that I have within myself. There's no time to be afraid now. There's no time to say I'm done. I'm not done yet. Because my heart is still beats. My heart is beating. It means I'm alive. So I got to keep pushing. My blood, it flows through my veins. It flows for a reason. I gotta keep pushing. I'm running fast. I feel tired, but I gotta keep pushing. I got these weights over my chest, and it's bearing down on me, but I gotta keep pushing. It's getting heavy. It feels heavy. I feel like I'm about to give up, but no way, no how. I am going to push. Because I got to. That's that power that I have to possess. That's that reason that I have to possess. That's that knowledge and knowing that if it's something on the other side of the fence, look out, here I come, because you're not gonna push me away. I'm gonna push forward, onward and upward. That is my mission. That's what I must do. That's what I need to do. That's what we all should do. When we are faced with adversity, we must push forward. Don't let something that didn't make you break you. How dare you allow that to happen to you? Who said that you shouldn't struggle? Struggle? Bring it. Let's go. Bring that struggle. I need that struggle. I don't want it to be easy. Why should it be easy? I don't need easy. I need work. I need struggle, because it's gonna help me to build up the characteristics that I need within myself. It's gonna help me to go above and beyond the call of duty. I'm always at war. I'm always fighting. I'm always working. I don't have time to sleep. I'm not talking about the sleep where you close your eyes and go to bed. I don't have time to sleep on me. You don't have time to sleep on you. You better do something about it. You better work towards something. Forward. Not back. Forward. Storm is coming. Keep moving forward. A flood is coming. Keep swimming forward. If you go under, you better learn how to swim. But you better keep going forward. The push is what we need. The drive is what we need. The determination is what we need. The discipline is what we need. Not something that didn't have anything to do with my development. Not something that had nothing to do with my life, with my existence. It's just in the way. So push it out of the way. You have no business giving up because you're struggling. Oh, it's too hard. This is so hard for me. Life, that's what we do. It's what it is. You don't have the right to have an easy day every single day. Sure, we're gonna have those good days. And them bad days, you better believe they coming at you. They coming for you. If every day is an easy day, what are you gonna do with the worst days? How are you gonna be able to do something about it when your back is against the wall and you wanna quit? You'd rather die than live through the struggle. You'd rather say you're done, it's over, I have nothing left. Are you serious? Are you serious about giving up? Why don't you get serious about who you are? Why don't you get serious about what you are going through is something that you must have to go through? Something that you need to go through. Something that's gonna build you up. The suffering, it's just part of the equation. And the reason why you're going through it, because it's designed for you and you alone. No one else, just you. Now do something with that. Make something happen with that. If you are a father be a father, but how can you teach your son or your daughter how to be great, how to go through some kind of a hell when you're giving up? How can they learn from the best parent in the world and you're giving up? How can you raise them right if you're giving up? To the mothers, be the mother that you're supposed to be. Teach your daughter, teach your son what you went through, how you carried them for the months that you carried them, and yet they exist today. The pain that you had to endure to bring them into this world. You don't teach them to be weak, you teach them to be strong. You teach them how to push forward. You teach them how to be responsible and accountable. You teach them how to live and be respectable. We all need a lesson in life. Not just live life, but learn through life. Not just have a good day, but understand that bad days are gonna come and we must endure and adapt and overcome. That is what we must do. That's how we push through. That's how we push forward. No one said it was over for you. No one said that it's over and you're done and you should just throw in the towel and give up. Why are you giving up? Okay, I get it. It's tough. But when it get tough, you get tough. You tighten up. Get tough, get tight, get right, or get going. There's no other way except the right way. Your way. Not the other way. Not the past. No time for a pass. You earn it right. You do it right. And you go through whatever is coming at you. You go through it. Because if you got a beating heart and those lungs are working and you're focused, push forward. Push forward. Live that life. Be that life. Be about that life. Don't give up now. It's not over. You're just going through it. So keep going through it. Keep going through it every day. Get knocked around a few times, but keep going through it. Get pushed back a few times. That don't mean you stop. It means you just growing. And you're learning. And you're living. Be about that business. Be about your life. Be productive in your life. And from the bottom of my heart, keep it moving and conduct your business. Get up. Are you listening to me? Get up. Get up right now. Get up right now from your misery. Get up right now and start climbing. Get up right now and recognize who you are. Get up right now and say enough is enough. Get up right now and climb. So what? You slipped. So what? You fell down. No one cares. The only one that seems to care about you falling is you. You can't accept the fact that you are going to fall occasionally in your life. You can't accept the fact that when you're climbing up a mountain, it's going to get much steeper along the way. For every mountain that you climb, it's going to get tough. That's what we call the mountain of life. You cannot believe for 1 second that you are going to get somewhere in life without some kind of a setback, some kind of putback, some kind of a unique struggle that no one can endure but you. So I'm telling you to get up. I'm saying to you right now, you don't deserve to be on that ground. I'm saying to you right now that the ground is not gonna apologize. I'm saying to you right now that you better wake up. Stop feeling bad for yourself. Stop being so miserable because you can't make it. You can make it, you just ain't making it fast enough. You think because you're going through something right now that you're done? You think because it hurts so much that you don't have the power or the grit or the tenacity or the willpower to get through it? Let me tell you something about grit. Let me tell you about what it really means. Grit is when you're hurting so bad. Grit is when you're hurting so bad, but you know you got a job to do. Grit is something that pushes you in a total different direction. Now, I'm not talking about those naysayers. I'm not talking about those individuals that cry and moan and groan because they're not getting what they want right now. I'm talking to the individual that understands that grit is work. Grit is a challenge of a lifetime. Grit is something that many people don't even know how to get through it. How do you get through something? You gotta keep climbing. It's gonna hurt. It's supposed to hurt. If it doesn't hurt, how you growing? If it ain't hurt you, you ain't getting nothing from it. So you gotta climb. Take your time. Don't rush it. Trust it. Trust it and believe in it. Trust it and know that it's helping you out. Trust it and understand that it's a process that you need to go through. Stop looking at the other person at the top of the mountain and focus on what you need to do. Because the individual that you paying so much attention to at the top of the mountain, you don't even know how they got there. What did you do? You're too busy worrying about somebody else. That's what you're doing. You're too busy struggling so much worrying about other people and what they doing and their success. You can admire anyone. No one said that you couldn't do that. But why don't you take a little bit of time for yourself and start climbing your way? Make your way to the top and then go past it. Don't have a limit. Don't have a limitation. Go beyond your limitations. Don't have a goal. Go beyond the goal. Look past it. That's how you work. You just gotta keep climbing. Don't start believing that you can't do it. That's why I told you to get up. That's why I said get up. That's why I said you get up and you work. Get up. I don't want to get out of bed. Get up. I don't feel like going to work. Get up. I don't want to go this way. Get up. I don't want to go left. Get up. I don't want to go right. Get up. If it's putting you in the right direction and you're building on it, get up and do something. That's what we do. That's what we all do. That's what we need to do. Stop saying what you can't do and do what you need to do. Climb. Fall, climb. Slip, climb. Your heart's still beating, right? If your heart is beating, that means you can hear me. That means your ears gotta be working. If your eyes are open, then you can see. You can see what's in front of you. You can see what's around you. You can also see what's holding you back. When are you gonna learn to get out of your own way? When are you gonna wake up and realize that you yourself are responsible? This outcome that you want so bad in your life, this thing that you chasing, whatever that may be, how do you expect to get there? It ain't gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna be handed to you. You gotta keep climbing up that mountain. You gotta keep going up. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are going to fall a few times. You are going to slip up.
That's when you get frustrated. You know, that's when most people get frustrated. I'm guilty of it. You're guilty of it. We all been down that path. But you know what? You know what's so amazing about this? Is that you didn't give up. You knew what you had to do, and you just kept climbing. Let me tell you something. Many times in my life, I fell down, I slipped up, I didn't know how I was gonna get up, but I got up. I refused to quit on me. I refused to say I didn't have it. I understand that it got so much pressure on me. I had so much hitting me in my chest. I didn't want to go any further, but I said, not today. This is not gonna happen to me because I know I got a job to do. Nobody's gonna babysit for me. Nobody should be babysitting for you. You want this? Go get that. You want something even better than what you got today? Go get that. Don't expect somebody to hand you something. You better get to work and start climbing. Let it hurt. So what? Let it hurt. Let it hurt some more. Yeah, it stings. Yeah, it hurt a little bit. But I'm okay. I'm gonna be all right. I'm not dead. I'm all right. I'm living. I'm good. I can go. I can push. Nobody didn't put me in no hospital. I'm not that broken. I hurt. I struggle. I go through it. You go through it. We all go through it. But you still gotta keep climbing. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you understand that this thing that is facing you right now, all these things that we are dealing with day in and day out, each one of us has to go through it. We have to keep climbing though. We can't say that we're done. We can't say that we're over. We have to know that we're gonna get over. And we're not gonna let something bury us. Yeah, okay, there's a mountain. Let's see what I can do. Oh man, here we go, here's another one. Let's see what I can do. Obstacles, challenges, life, me, you, everyone. You can't live this life without climbing to something. You wanna go up, you got to climb up. You wanna get up to the next level, you got to climb up. Oh, and guess what? I forgot to tell you this. Oh, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You gotta work for it. Not gonna get you nothing for nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing doing nothing. How you expect to get something out of life if you're not putting something towards your life? You wanna feel that someone owes you something. Oh, he didn't give me a chance. You had a chance. You just didn't give yourself a chance to do what's necessary so you can get what you needed. Stop pointing fingers at everybody. Start holding yourself accountable and climb that mountain. Climb, ladies and gentlemen, climb. Feel weak, climb. Feel tired, climb. Can't do it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it. I know you can do it. But do you know you can do it? Do you believe in yourself you can do it? Do you have enough power and faith within you to know that you have the abilities to conquer all things, to get beyond all things? As long as you know that there's breath in that body, ladies and gentlemen, you're not over, you're not done. You are living, you are breathing, you are fighting, and you have to carry the good fight for the rest of your life. It's not something you just do overnight. Everything we do takes time, takes courage, takes understanding, takes the will, it takes a reason, it takes knowledge.
Ladies and gentlemen, climb. When you slip up, get up. When you feel like you want to quit, don't quit. Know that you have to do these things. Know that you have a responsibility to yourself, to the people that depend on you and love you. Do what you need to do. Be who you need to be. But don't you dare be an excuse. Don't you dare be the one that said you're done. Don't be the person to quit. Be the individual you were meant to be. And keep on climbing. Climb, climb, climb up. And from the bottom of my heart, keep it moving and conduct your business. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is a moment where you have to get back into being the best of yourself again. Today is the day where you're going to face unknown challenges. These challenges are gonna push you. They're gonna motivate you. They're gonna do everything possible at times to break you. But I'm here to let you know that you, my friend, have so much power inside of you right now. There are 24 hours in a day. And throughout this day that you are being involved in right now at this moment, you're gonna have to have the tenacity and the grit and the fortitude to get through it. When you get up out of that bed and you start your day, before you walk out that door, make peace with yourself. Have some clarity in your heart. Have your mind focused on what may come your way. And when you start up and go about your day, when you're driving down that road to your destination, just remember, there's somebody out there that's got challenges too. Their challenges may be a little bit more deeper than yours right now. Whatever happened yesterday, leave it alone because it can't do nothing for you. But you got to focus on conquering today. This is the moment of truth for you to understand that within you, there are great possibilities. As I said before, you're gonna have challenges. And some of these challenges will do things to you to throw you off your game. But you gotta have that peace of mind. You got to know that if it did not make you, it cannot break you. You got to know that you are built for something. You wasn't built for nothing. You got to know that through life, there are going to be challenges. But you must have the capabilities to conquer and not be conquered. Live this day. Live this moment. Fight for it. Breathe. Have peace. And go through it. Challenges. You may ask, why me? Why do I have to face so many significant challenges? Why is it that every day that I go to my job, I'm facing challenges? Why is it every day I have to come across someone that wants to test me? They want to take me out of my game. They want me to feel less of myself. They want me to put me in a position that I don't need to be. But I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be that person. You don't have to deal with the nonsense. All you need to do is pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your drive. Pay attention to your purpose. and just get through the day. Whatever tomorrow's gonna do, it's gonna do what it needs to do. Don't dwell on tomorrow. Focus on now and conquer it. There's gonna be those days where you're gonna have a great day. You're gonna go through the whole day without any disruptions whatsoever. And then another day is gonna come. The day that you have no clue what may happen, but you're a part of it. You are a part of that equation. But what do you do when you're faced with adversities? How do you deal with it? Do you allow it to take you out of your game? Do you allow it to break you down? Do you allow it to destroy you? Or do you lift your head up and you keep moving forward? Everybody has to go through something in life. How can you say you're good if you never faced any bad times? How can you say that you're strong if you never had an ounce of weakness visit you? See, many people don't want to face these challenges because they're afraid of them. But do you realize that without challenges, there can never be true greatness? There can never be true victories? There will never be a significant understanding of who you are. What type of characteristics are you building within yourself if you're not prepared to face a challenge from time to time? How will you know who you are inside if you're so afraid of a put down, of a setback, of a rejection? How will you know who you are if you don't have the abilities to rise up, to be able to say, I know who I am, I know I got this, I know I can be better, I know I can come up. But I got to believe that I'm much more of myself than less of myself. I got to trust and know that nothing out there can stop who I am inside. I got to trust that I am a man, that I am someone that somebody believes in. You got to believe that if you are a man or if you are a woman, that you got to stand on your faith. You got to stand on your strength. You got to stand on who you are. Nobody deserves to have that much power over you. No situation has that much power over you. But if you give up, if you say you're less, then you'll never be more. You have allowed everything to destroy you because you are too afraid to stand up. You want to lay down, you want to make excuses, you want to feel sorry, you want to say you're done, instead of just saying to yourself, I'm not done yet, I got power, I will rise again, and I will push. Because I know who I am. I am not here to be conquered. I will be the victorious one. I will conquer. I will be that person. I will be that individual. I will make the mistakes. I will fall, but I will get up. I will struggle, but I will learn. I will be what I was meant to be in this world. And no one can take that away. For I am who I am. And I must continue to be the best of myself. We all must continue to be the best of ourselves. Don't give up on being you. Don't give up on trusting you. Don't let others lie and say that you're less of yourself. Stop believing in the people that don't believe in you. And just conquer. Today is the day. Today, it's about you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, throughout the rest of your life, you are going to challenge yourself. And you will be challenged. Throughout your life, you are going to have to face some things that you are not prepared for. But you better stay ready for it. You better get yourself together right now. You better understand that your life is not going to be easy because you are living it each and every day, and something or someone is coming after you. Doesn't mean that your life is over. That means you are being tested. You better have the education about you. Educate yourself about you. Have the mindset about you. And just pass the test. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Keep fighting. Don't stop. Keep working. Then you'll know who you are. Let this day be a lesson, not an end. Let this day be the test for the testimony. Let this day be your faith. Let this day be your power. And walk through it. Push through it. And know that you got life to live. So live it up. Conquer this day. Be productive. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. Wake up, sleepyhead. It's time to get to work. There are gonna be some times when you just don't feel like getting up. It ain't gonna happen by itself. It's not gonna change by itself. But you got to be prepared to put in the work to get to that next level and go beyond. It's about that fitness. It's about that lifestyle. We're not just focusing on the look. We're focusing on the life. Some people just do it because they don't have nothing else to do. But then you got those people that breathe fitness, that loves and have the passion and the desire to want to be better than they was yesterday. Here's the thing about this lifestyle, about this fitness journey. You got to put in the work. How are you going to push it to that level and go beyond it? How are you going to maximize your time? How much energy are you going to put into this craft? You got to put in the work day in and day out. Because even when you're resting, you got to set it up for the next day and the day after that. You got to know that fitness is life. Fitness flows. Fitness gives you ultimate satisfaction of going to a place that you've never been. Now, if you truly want to be better, if you truly want to grow, then you got to get your mind in the right place. There's gonna come a time when your body is gonna feel broken down. But you got to get to a point where you tell your body to shut up and tell your mind to take over. Because your body ain't got no business telling you what to do. You tell your body what to do. It's time to get to work. Fitness is a lifestyle. That's what it's about. It's a path that you need to travel. You don't have time to be sitting back. I want you to be strong and get to work. Health is a part of life. Don't waste it. Don't stress. Put that stress to rest and activate yourself to stay healthy mentally, physically, and even spiritually. It's connected, people. Your body is your temple. Your body is something that you possess. Your body, you must be responsible for it. Don't waste it. Nourish it. Build it up. Make it stronger. Make it more efficient so that you can get more out of that longevity that you deserve in your life. This is the journey, people. It's a lifestyle, not a fashion show. If you're doing it to look cute, put the cuteness aside. If you're doing it to glorify yourself, you haven't done enough yet. Trying is not good enough. Trying is not gonna get you there. We need application. We need dedication. We need motivation. We need discipline. We need to understand that work must be applied. And even when you don't want to do it, find a way to do it anyway. Because that other person is still laying in the bed right now saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. I don't feel like it today. You better not let that be you. You better not let that be you saying those words. You better tell your body to shut up and get up. Tell that brain, that thing between your ears, activation is on. You say beast mode, I say right now mode. That's what this journey is about. Come with me. Walk with me. Run with me. Push with me. Swim with me. Whatever it takes, keep going. But don't you dare quit on the best part of you. Push forward. Work harder each and every day of your life. Don't let other outside interference direct you to telling you, wait till tomorrow. Why do you take it so serious? You are supposed to take your health and your wellness seriously. You are supposed to elevate yourself. You can't stay complacent. You can't stay locked in a box. You are better. You are greater than that. So show yourself up and then show the world what you are truly capable of. Put excuses aside and put it in your back pocket and leave it there. And get to work. I want you to be strong. I want you to be productive. I want you to stay uplifted. Stay productive every day of your life. Stay strong every day of your life. When weakness starts knocking on your door, don't you dare let weakness in. Don't you dare let weakness take over. I want you to tell weakness, step aside because strength is coming through. So you gotta stay dedicated. You got to keep on pushing forward. You got to keep on fighting the good fight. You got to put aside the excuses. Because excuses won't lift you up. Excuses won't give you the power that you truly need. Excuses will continue to be just that. Excuses, which will limit you. And the last time that I checked within myself, I don't have a limitation. And you shouldn't have a limitation. Fitness, power, strength, speed, tenacity, willpower. That is the origins of true fitness. So you gotta stay dedicated. be strong, be productive for the rest of your life, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. Who am I? There's going to be times that you will question yourself about who you are inside. What makes you so special? What makes you stand out? Who am I? That is the question. This is a daily question. What exactly am I supposed to be doing with my life? Because I know there was a time when I was doing so well. But as soon as the bad things started to happening in my life, I started to second guess myself. I started saying to myself, what am I doing wrong? Who am I? What am I? What am I supposed to be doing? How come I can't get over this hump? This is when you got to stop being lazy and start being more creative. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Do you believe in yourself? You don't have to be a carbon copy of someone for people to see you and know you and respect you. You don't need anyone to validate who you are. You don't need anyone to have that much power to tell you how to think about yourself. We've all been in that position where we wanted approval. We've been in that position where we wanted to feel loved and appreciated. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel appreciated within yourself? Are you pleased with yourself? You don't have time to be faking it till you make it. If something has already been done, do something else. Don't be a rerun, be a new episode. Can you be different? Can you be something that no one has ever seen before? What am I? What is my purpose? Why am I living? Why am I walking this earth at this moment right now? Do I understand my true nature? What exactly am I supposed to be doing with my life? Sometimes things are gonna go good, and sometimes things are not gonna go so good. Things that we are experiencing in our daily activities, they are so unpredictable. You don't have time to be second guessing yourself. It's true, we do get to a point in our minds that we think less of ourselves because something just didn't work out. We feel that we have to chase somebody else's dreams and their success to make us feel better. That we got to be a carbon copy of someone else so that we can take credit for something that has already been done. Wake up, sleepyhead. It's time to get to work. There are gonna be some times when you just don't feel like getting up. It ain't gonna happen by itself. It's not gonna change by itself. But you got to be prepared to put in the work to get to that next level and go beyond. It's about that fitness. It's about that lifestyle. We're not just focusing on the look, we're focusing on the life. Some people just do it because they don't have nothing else to do. But then you got those people that breathe fitness, that loves and have the passion and the desire to want to be better than they was yesterday. Here's the thing about this lifestyle, about this fitness journey. You got to put in the work. How are you going to push it to that level and go beyond it? How are you going to maximize your time? How much energy are you going to put into this craft? You got to put in the work day in and day out. Because even when you're resting, you got to set it up for the next day and the day after that. You got to know that fitness is life. Fitness flows. Fitness gives you ultimate satisfaction of going to a place that you've never been. Now, if you truly want to be better, if you truly want to grow, then you got to get your mind in the right place. There's gonna come a time when your body is gonna feel broken down. But you got to get to a point where you tell your body to shut up and tell your mind to take over. Because your body ain't got no business telling you what to do. You tell your body what to do. It's time to get to work. Fitness is a lifestyle. That's what it's about. It's a path that you need to travel. You don't have time to be sitting back. I want you to be strong and get to work. Health is a part of life. Don't waste it. Don't stress. Put that stress to rest and activate yourself to stay healthy mentally, physically, and even spiritually. It's connected, people. Your body is your temple. Your body is something that you possess. Your body, you must be responsible for it. Don't waste it. Nourish it. Build it up. Make it stronger. Make it more efficient so that you can get more out of that longevity that you deserve in your life. This is the journey, people. It's a lifestyle, not a fashion show. If you're doing it to look cute, put the cuteness aside. If you're doing it to glorify yourself, you haven't done enough yet. Trying is not good enough. Trying is not gonna get you there. We need application. We need dedication. We need motivation. We need discipline. We need to understand that work must be applied. And even when you don't want to do it, find a way to do it anyway. Because that other person is still laying in the bed right now saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. I don't feel like it today. You better not let that be you. You better not let that be you saying those words. You better tell your body to shut up and get up. Tell that brain, that thing between your ears, activation is on. You say beast mode, I say right now mode. That's what this journey is about. Come with me. Walk with me. Run with me. Push with me. Swim with me. Whatever it takes, keep going. But don't you dare quit on the best part of you. Push forward. Work harder each and every day of your life. Don't let other outside interference direct you to telling you, wait till tomorrow. Why do you take it so serious? You are supposed to take your health and your wellness seriously. You are supposed to elevate yourself. You can't stay complacent. You can't stay locked in a box. You are better. You are greater than that. So show yourself up and then show the world what you are truly capable of. Put excuses aside and put it in your back pocket and leave it there. And get to work. I want you to be strong. I want you to be productive. I want you to stay uplifted. Stay productive every day of your life. Stay strong every day of your life. When weakness starts knocking on your door, don't you dare let weakness in. Don't you dare let weakness take over. I want you to tell weakness, step aside because strength is coming through. So you gotta stay dedicated. You got to keep on pushing forward. You got to keep on fighting the good fight. You got to put aside the excuses. Because excuses won't lift you up. Excuses won't give you the power that you truly need. Excuses will continue to be just that. Excuses, which will limit you. And the last time that I checked within myself, I don't have a limitation. And you shouldn't have a limitation. Fitness, power, strength, speed, tenacity, willpower. That is the origins of true fitness. So you gotta stay dedicated. Be strong, be productive for the rest of your life. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. What are you waiting for? How much time do you need before you realize you need to get some work done? You need to stop holding back the purpose that is within you. You have to stop allowing the lies to put you in a position where you don't care anymore. Get after it. Rise up and get after it. If you're waiting for something to happen by itself, it won't happen. Don't you realize that you have more power within you? Don't you realize that you are responsible for the outcome of things that have been presented before you? Don't you realize that you possess something unique about you? Or have you allowed other people or other things to interfere with who you are inside? You say you want to be great. You say you want to be the best. You can't be anything if you're not putting forth the efforts that are necessary for you to be what you truly want to be. We all have a destiny before us. Now, we are going to have those ups and downs. We're never going to see the promised land overnight. We're never going to get to where we want to be overnight. But we still got to get after it. We still got to manifest something within ourselves and believe that we have the capabilities for the possible things to happen. You may think that sometimes that the things that are far away from you are too impossible for you to reach. Well, who says that you can't keep reaching for it? You got to get after it. You got to stumble. You got to fall. You got to fail. But you still got to get after it. Ladies and gentlemen, time is of an essence. And we don't have time to waste time on nonsense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense for you. Not everyone is going to understand your destiny. Not everyone is going to understand what you are seeking in your life. The question is, do you understand it? Do you believe in it? Do you trust it? Or are you going to allow people to interfere with what you are seeking in your life? We are working so hard to get other people to validate who we are inside, instead of understanding that we have a purpose. We all have a significant purpose in this world. And your purpose and my purpose and other people's purpose doesn't necessarily have to equate to being all one thing together. We got something that we need to do within ourselves each and every day of our lives. Do not hold back the best of yourself. Do not hold back your desires. If it's productive, then keep on doing it. If you're doing it the right way, then keep on doing it. If you're making a mistake, learn from the mistake, but keep going forward. Stop allowing fear and doubt and despair put you into an abyss of misery. Don't get lost in failing. Don't get lost in wanting to give up. It's true, it's very difficult. Life is a difficult thing, but life is a precious thing. And we got to live it each and every day of our lives. But you ain't got the right to give up. You don't have the right to quit. You don't need to be buying into the nonsense and letting other people deter you from what you truly ought to be doing in your life right now. There's gonna be challenges. There's gonna be those mistakes. You are going to make a lot of mistakes along the way, but you still have to get after it. If you're laying in your bed, you're waiting for the alarm clock to go off to get you up, and you're requesting you need more time because you didn't get enough sleep, because you had a long day yesterday. Yesterday has nothing to do with right now. You don't have that right to put aside the time that has been given to you. Do something with the time you have. Make it count for something. Don't make it count for nothing. You just want to make excuses. You depend on them. You trust in them. You believe that excuses love you so much, when all excuses wants to do is tear you down and take away everything that you have inside. You refuse to listen to the possibilities. You refuse to listen to your truth. You refuse to listen to what will make you better. You rather depend on the things that make you worse. You rather depend on the weaknesses. You rather depend on your failures. Because you failed so many times, you're saying, why now? What's gonna change? Because I keep on failing over and over and over again. Why am I going back out there? Why am I putting myself in this position? So that people can laugh at me? So people can look down on me? Why are you depending on what other people are thinking and saying, but you're not saying the right things to yourself, to your soul, to your mind? You're not getting yourself up. You're not rising up again. You've been down before. You've been in positions where you didn't think you can go through it anymore. But if you're listening to this message, you know what it is, then do something about it. You don't like where you are, do something about it. You don't like the way you're standing, do something about it. And carry on. Be strong every day of your life. It's not easy being strong. No one said it would be. But every time you get knocked down, every time there's a pushback, you must learn to push forward and be productive in your life and represent who you are inside. Don't ever doubt you. Don't ever let others put you in a mindset of thinking that you don't matter. You have to get after it. It becomes a part of you. If everything else has that much control of your life, then what are you doing with your life? How can you say it's your life when others are running your life? When weakness is running your life? When excuses is running your life? How can you say it's your life? You don't know what to do with your life. That's why you won't go after it. So you keep falling back. You want to give up. Why should you give up? Why should you quit? Understand quitting? That's easy. Anyone can quit. Anyone can give up. And then you want to have a pity party and tell everyone in the world why you gave up. But you didn't have to. You just need to get after it. You need to stand up and get after it. You need to walk it, talk it, live it, breathe it, fight for it, and carry on with everything, with all your might, with all your soul, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you do. Don't quit on you. Don't quit on what you have. It's okay when you make a mistake. Just don't keep making the same mistakes. Don't keep saying, I shoulda did better, I shoulda did this, I shoulda did that. When you say you should have, it never will get done because you keep saying the same thing and you sound like a broken record with a hole in it. Stop repeating the same mistakes and get after it. Stop living a lie and get after it. Start looking within yourself and get after it. Change your mindset. Elevate your game. Trust in your abilities. Live the life that you have been given. And fight with a pure heart. Your life, it's yours. Your life has meaning. Your purpose is up to you. Get after it. Be productive. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. While the rest of the world is sleeping, you are wide awake. And you are on the attack for your success. So not everybody is prepared to move without everybody knowing their business. Are you really prepared to grind it out? When people are boasting about how great they are, it makes you wonder just how good they really are. Because when the lights go out, they're afraid. They're afraid that if the lights are on and you catch them slipping, they've just been exposed. Success doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes it's necessary to be quiet and just move. Are you really prepared to do what you need to do to get what you want out of your life? This journey is not going to be easy. Success is not easy. Success is not waiting to give you an opportunity. You are not going to win anything Until you understand what struggle means, you can never quit. But doing it quietly. But you got to make sure that you are in a position where you're blocking out the noise that's around you. And you got to be in a position that you are silencing the doubts. Success is a process. The process comes before success. The struggle comes before the process. You got to be accountable for your actions. If you're sitting around watching other people gain more success than you, then that's your fault. Because you're too busy being busy worrying about what other people doing instead of doing what you need to do. This is what we call grinding in silence. Not everyone needs to understand your true motives. Not everyone needs to understand your purpose. Not everyone needs to understand your mission. But the truth is, it's about passion. It's about discipline. It's about awareness. It's about accountability. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be accountable for your actions. But are you prepared to grind it out? Are you prepared to dig a little bit deeper? Are you prepared to fight a little bit harder? Are you prepared to put in overtime? You're gonna be challenged. You're gonna be pushed over the edge. But you better not fall off. You better hold on tight. And you better grind it out. You better realize that in you is a greater you. It's a better you. But you gotta have the will. You gotta have the power. You gotta have the strength. But you gotta be quiet while you're moving. Not everybody's gonna celebrate your success. Not everybody wants you to be successful. Just remember, there was a time somebody did not believe in you. The people that you called your friends became people that were not your friends anymore. But here you are, alone, and you're moving. But you're focused, and you're ready, and you're hungry, and you know you can never quit. Now it's time to grind. Now it's time to fight. Now it's time to believe. Now it's time to know that your success story has yet to be told. Don't sit back and have a pity party. Don't sit back and wait for an opportunity to happen. It is up to you to go out there and get the opportunities. You want success? Then go get it. You want to be better? Then be better. You want something more than what you have right now? Then you got to have the desire within your heart and go strong and go with everything you have. Every single moment that you have is an opportunity of a lifetime. They didn't think you had what it took to be the best of who you are. But that time is over. It exists no more. Now it's time to grind. Now it's time to fight. Hear my voice. Know that you do have some work to do. The work that you do will determine the outcome in the end. But do it in silence. The ones that need to be a part of your development, they will always be there. And the ones that doubted you, I'm talking about the naysayers, just simply say, shh, be quiet, because you have nothing to do with my success. You gotta give 110% and get it to a point where all you got to say is, shh. You don't have nothing to do with my success. The noise that you making can't stop my purpose. The noise that you making can't stop my fight. The noise that you making can't stop my grind. Your noise is just empty. It means nothing to my success. I didn't get it overnight. And yes, I had many sleepless nights. And I had amazing dreams of what I could become. And when I talk about struggle, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about you eating the dirt that is on the ground. And soon, you won't have to eat dirt anymore, because you've risen up to a point that you've worked very hard and you dedicated yourself to what you needed to do. So while you're sitting around second guessing yourself, my beautiful people, get back on your grind. Be productive. Keep your head up high. Stay in the moment. Live every moment. Move in silence. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business. You got to learn how to move in silence. I know that there were times that you wanted to give up. Times that you wanted to throw in the towel and quit. Times when life was so hard and it just seemed like there was no light at the end of the tunnel. There was a time in my life I didn't know what direction I would go. Believe me, that pain, that hurt, we all got to face it sometimes. It's only gonna get tougher from here. But you know you are made tougher. Tougher than any other obstacle that comes your way. You didn't give up. You kept going. You pushed through. You kept your head held high. Every single moment that you have is an opportunity of a lifetime. The only thing you need to do is pick up your feet. With every step, you need to decide to take another. Walking through anything that comes your way. Every day when you get out of your bed, you got to start your day. You got to have the ability to rise up, to get up and move forward. When you walk out that door and you go about your day, no one understands what's coming, but you must continue to rise. For each day that is given to you is that chance, it's that opportunity that you must hold on to. You're gonna have those losses. You're gonna have to fall back a few times, but you gotta keep going forward. When the wind is pushing you back, you gotta push through it. You can never quit. Not everyone needs to understand your purpose. Not everyone needs to understand your mission. But the truth is, it's about passion. It's about discipline. It's about awareness. It's about accountability. You should know that being uncomfortable is not the end for you. It is a wake-up call that you have been comfortable for far too long. People think if they're in a comfortable state that everything is okay. But it's not okay. Because when chaos shows up, you got to have the ability to push through it, to fight through it. Why were you at the gym so many hours? Because you were trying to get it. Why did you turn down those parties and those drinks and those drugs? Because you were trying to get it. Now it's time to grind. Now it's time to fight. Now it's time to believe. Now it's time to know that your success story has yet to be told. It ain't gonna happen by itself. It's not gonna change by itself. You got to be prepared to put in the work to get to that next level and go beyond. You rise up from negativity. You rise up from fear. You rise up from doubt. You rise up from weakness. You rise up from the excuses. You tell the world that you got work to do. So you gotta stay dedicated. You got to keep on pushing forward. You got to keep on fighting the good fight. You got to put aside the excuses, because excuses won't lift you up. Excuses won't give you the power that you truly need. Don't sit back and have a pity party. Don't sit back and wait for an opportunity to happen. It is up to you to go out there and get the opportunities. You want success? Then go get it. You want to be better? Then be better. You want something more than what you have right now? Then you got to have the desire within your heart and go strong and go with everything you have. I'm ready to wake up each morning knowing that every day is a new adventure. This is what it's all about. The future, the now. My mind is clear. You have to wake up from the lazy mentality. You got to get past this mindset of thinking that everything is supposed to be easy. Believe me when I tell you, I know what it feels like to be uncomfortable. But I'm not the only one that had to suffer through something. I'm not the only one in the world that had to go through some kind of agony, some kind of loss, some kind of setback. But I didn't give up. I didn't quit. I had to realize that I need to be uncomfortable. I didn't say that, hey, why am I doing this and why is this happening to me? What did I do? I didn't say that to myself. So today, you rise. When they put you down, you rise. When emptiness starts to come inside of your heart, you rise. When you start to feel that no one cares about you, you rise. When everyone thinks that you are less of yourself, I'm here to remind you right now that you have everything you need to rise.
You know that good things don't come easy, but you are ready to embrace the hardship. This is my life. You are stronger now than ever before. The time that you have right now is to make a difference. Make it possible. Through the good and the bad, make it possible. Do better. Be better. Keep moving. Never quit.
Be productive. Be strong. Be powerful. And from the bottom of my heart, rise up and conduct your business.
Dear past me, I know that there were times that you wanted to give up. Times that you wanted to throw in the towel and quit. Times when life was so hard. And it just seemed like there was no light at the end of the tunnel. You went through loss. You almost lost everything at one point or another. Both of your parents are gone now. And hardships. People judged you. So many people didn't believe in you. You failed at things again and again. But you know what? You didn't give up. You kept going. You pushed through. You kept your head held high. Why was you working so hard? Because you were trying to get it. Why were you at the gym so many hours? Because you were trying to get it. Why did you turn down those parties and those drinks and those drugs? Because you were trying to get it. You're gonna have those losses. You're gonna have to fall back a few times. But you gotta keep going forward. When the wind is pushing you back, you gotta push through it. You stayed focused. Dear past me, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I am ready to start over, ready to drop the parties, the drinks, and the haters that are bringing me down, ready to give it everything you have, ready to work, ready to enter a new phase of life, ready to drop those friends and family members who did not support me and my goal and my dreams. Ready to grow and get better. Ready to eat healthy and work out often. Because where you're headed, you're going to want to keep on living, ready to fail again and again. Because you know those failures will be forgotten, except from those lessons learned from them. And all those times in your future where you don't fail, that's you forging your legacy. All the risks that you take, the experience you have, and the memories you make. I'm ready. I'm ready to wake up each morning knowing that every day is a new adventure. This is what it's all about. The future, the now. My mind is clear. Goodbye negativity, goodbye gossip and drama and fake friends and those people hurting me. You know that good things don't come easy, but you are ready to embrace the hardship. This is my life. You are stronger now than ever before. The time that you have right now is to make a difference. Make it possible. Through the good and the bad, Make it possible. Do better. Be better. Keep moving. Never quit. So today, you start ready to change the world. Your gifts, your inventions, your passion, ready for a new beginning. You cannot change your past, but you can definitely learn from it. And you can always change your future. It's only going to get tougher from here. But you know you are made tougher. Tougher than any other obstacle that comes your way. The only thing you need to do is pick up your feet. With every step, you need to decide to take another. Walking through anything that comes your way.
You see, there are so many people in this world right now, they're just sitting around waiting. Oh, I could do it tomorrow. Waiting. Oh, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Waiting. That's the mentality that many people have. They like to wait instead of doing. They like to talk about it, but they're never gonna be about it. You can't sit and wait for somebody to do it for you. You got to stop waiting for something to happen, and you got to make it happen. Get it done right now. Now, if you truly want to be better, if you truly want to grow, then you got to get your mind in the right place. There's gonna come a time when your body is gonna feel broken down. But you got to get to a point where you tell your body to shut up and tell your mind to take over. Because your body ain't got no business telling you what to do. You tell your body what to do. It's time to get to work.
You, my friend, are on your way. You're on your way of carving out your new life. Taking what you deserve and never backing down without a fight. You have come too far to only come this far. But don't look back now. This, my friend, is what you've been preparing for. You are on the cusp of greatness. You need to keep going. Don't stop now.
Instead, you take control of your life. Take control of it. Do something with it. Stop making excuses. This is what we're talking about. Getting it done, and getting it done now.
It's 4 a.m. and your alarm clock goes off. You're thinking, do I really need to get up? Maybe 5 more minutes. Let me just rest my eyes for 5 more minutes. But then you kick a leg out from under your blanket, and the other leg follows. You feel that cold hit you like a shot of ice to your brain. A silent whisper crosses your mind. Why am I getting up? Should I go back to bed? I'm so tired from the day before. Why am I doing this to myself?
Wake up, sleepyhead. It's time to get to work. It ain't gonna happen by itself. It's not gonna change by itself. You got to be prepared to put in the work to get to that next level and go beyond.
First, it was a whisper. Then the loudest scream you ever heard. Yelling at you to get up, put both feet on the ground and rise. It is time to take on this glorious day.
It's time to get it done. It's time for you to focus on the now. You got to get your priorities straight right now. Because those that are dedicated to success speak a language that excuses will never understand. Trying is not good enough. Trying is not gonna get you there. We need application. We need dedication. We need motivation. We need discipline. Because that other person is still laying in the bed right now saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. I don't feel like it today. You better not let that be you.
Welcome to the first day of your new life. A life where you decide every moment of every day to better yourself, to make those uncomfortable choices to get you where you want to be. But you know that this is your new life, and it's going to cost you your old one. It's going to cost you your old self. But you're ready. You're ready to step up and take a hold of your new life and make it everything that you can imagine it to be. This is day one.
So you gotta stay dedicated. You got to keep on pushing forward. You got to keep on fighting the good fight. You got to put aside the excuses. Because excuses won't lift you up. Excuses won't give you the power that you truly need. Excuses will continue to be just that, excuses, which will limit you. And the last time that I checked within myself, I don't have a limitation. And you shouldn't have a limitation. It doesn't matter what you are doing. It always comes back to the mindset of the individual. You got to designate the right things in your life. Like I said, sacrifice. Sacrifice. Sometimes you got to sacrifice people. Sometimes you got to say, hey, you're not gonna get me in a position that I need to be, and I need to be in a better position. So I may have to sacrifice the time that I've been spending with you and give myself a little bit more time so I can better myself. This is what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about you, the individual. Sometimes you got to say, hey, it's about me today. It's about me getting things done and getting it done right now.
Your best ain't good enough. Your best don't work. You need to go beyond your best. You need to go beyond the level. You need to let the world know that you exist. You need to let the world know that you made different. You're built different. You're stronger. You're more passionate. You believe in yourself. When the rest of the world shuts you down, you woke up the next day and you said, I got this. I do this. I breathe this. I am this. You can't stop me. That sun is the weapon. That sun gives me life. Rise and grind.